Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. On this video, I'll be sharing with you how to bake a cake using a JIKO. It is so easy guys. I have done this video before, got so many questions, and on this video, I'll be addressing those questions. As for the ingredients, please check the first pinned comment under this video. You're going to find all the ingredients and their quantities. And the first step is to always cream your sugar and margarine. You can use butter if you've got butter at hand. And to cream that, you can use a whisk. You can even use such a spatula. But if you're blessed to have a mixer like me, please go ahead and use one. And the idea is to beat the margarine and the sugar until it becomes fluffy and whitish in color. And keep scraping the sides just to ensure that everything is being mixed. Like, do not leave things on the side that have not been mixed well, and continue mixing this should take you roughly 5 minutes. So guys, we are still beating the mixture, and someone had asked if you can use the normal sugar, like the sugar that we use in our tea, and yes, you can do that. In fact, that is what I have used for this recipe. Next, add vanilla essence, and the purpose of vanilla essence is to get rid of that eggy smell in the cakes. Yani ushaikula keki but unasikia inaonja tu mayai. So kama unataka kumaliza that taste, add vanilla essence, and we are going to start mixing in the eggs. I used a total of 4 eggs, but you're not going to add them all at a time. You're going to add each and then mix, and after mixing, add the next. Like you can see here, this was egg number 2. You're just going to add it there and then continue beating. And the other recipe that I had done was a marble cake, so I was using cocoa. For this recipe, we are not going to be using cocoa. Someone had asked if it is a must that you use cocoa for your cakes. No, you do not have to unless you are making a marble cake. This one is a plain, simple vanilla cake. And this is egg number what? I guess number 3 that I added. So we're just going to add that and continue mixing. And this is the last egg, and continue mixing that in. And someone had also asked if we add milk to the cake. Yes, like you can see, after adding the eggs, I'm going to add milk. These are the wet ingredients that go in first. Even sugar is a wet ingredient. So add milk, half a cup, and then we're going to start mixing. You can continue to mix with the spatula, but again, I said if you've got a mixer, please use that. You're going to get very fine cakes. So mix in your milk, and you can use any kind of milk. You can use long life, you can use fresh milk, any milk that you've got at hand, but do not use coconut milk if it is not a coconut cake. Now this is all purpose flour, that is 250 grams or equivalent to 2 cups, and I'm just going to sift it together with the baking powder. As for the baking powder, I used 1 tablespoon. Just add it together with the flour and then be sure to sift. And the purpose of sifting the flour is to aerate it and to ensure that your cake is well aerated, as in isikae kama ugali uko ndani. So just sift the baking powder together with the flour. And to do this, you can always use the normal sieve that we use for sieving, like the big circular plastic one, if you do not have this metallic one for baking. Now go ahead and mix in with your spatula, but I also like to go ahead and finish with a mixer just to make sure that everything is in there, is incorporated nicely. And guys, this takes me less than 10 minutes just to make this cake batter. It is so easy guys, and if you use these ingredients, the same measurements and quantities, you can be sure that you're going to always get the perfect cake. Look at that cake batter guys, looking so white, so perfect, and if you can taste it at this point, it tastes so good. So I had prepared my baking tin, and to that I'm just going to add the cake batter. And someone may ask, what have you applied on your baking tin? It is just margarine, that is blue band, and then a little amount of flour. Always do this to your cake batter after putting it in a tin, just to get rid of any air bubbles. Now take a big sufuria, put in your cake tin that has the cake batter, and then cover with a big lid. Now we are outside, and this is how the JIKO is looking like. It is some JIKO has gotten fire, but some have not. So just go ahead, and on top of that lid, I hope you're following, add all the JIKO, most of it. In fact, we're going to add a lot of JIKO to the cover of the sufuria, and leave a very small amount of JIKO inside the JIKO. Like you can see, I left close to none. Yes, So now I just take the sufuria, place it on the JIKO, and then you're going to leave it here for like 40 minutes. And 40 minutes later, in fact, I did not use all the charcoal like you can see, and this is the cake. So to be sure that the cake is ready, just insert a toothpick or a knife and it should come out clean. Guys, look at that cake, perfection. If you do not have an oven, do not stress, always use this method and you're going to get the best cake ever. Look at that cake, so moist, it was so fluffy, so soft, and we loved it. So that is how you can make a charcoal, you can use a charcoal JIKO to bake a cake. If you've got any other questions, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.